Mute me and it's being weird. Yesterday Nick was kidding that he was giving everybody props and said, "Well, Terrence is too young to talk about." Um, and I wonder when a young guy is breaking out like this, like how do you like approach him so that like he keeps sort of excelling but doesn't like get caught up in like how well he's playing?
Well, he's a well-grounded kid, so I don't think we'll have that problem at all, Terrence, man. One of the quietest, nicest kids I've ever been around. And, just to see him just keep progressing the way he is, the work that he's put in is paying off. And that's great to see from his young player. And I think he understands that as well.
Thanks. We will go next to Law.
Good to see you, man. A lot of people have talked about on the team player development, the young guys, especially Terrence Mann, Luke Kennard. They've talked about that a lot. You've discussed it often. I wanted to know from you, especially being a former player in the league, how is that different when you're a veteran? How is that different when those same player development coaches are working on the skill set of guys who have been in the league for like 10 years or more?
It works. I think you can see that from day one of just, our passing, with PG and Kawhi, of being able to read all the reads in the pick and roll situations and making all the right passes and right reads. And like I said, Chauncey and Cam Hodges and, like I said, Jeremy, Dante, all the guys, Sean Fine, Kenny Atkinson, Roy Rogers has been doing a great job with Zoo. Just our whole staff has been great. And just seeing what we need to work on, what we need to do, and what we need to get better at. And we've been able to implement those things on the court and letting our guys get better.
Thanks. Next up, Andrew.
Hey, Ty, just you talked a couple times about this. You have this big puzzle problem ahead of you when all your guys get healthy and who plays best with whom and who fits where. And because the starting lineup has had some success with Zoo and Reggie, I'm just curious, like, do you envision at all transitioning back Pat and Serge sort of like as starters with fewer minutes, or like even bringing them off the bench? Like, how do you envision those guys kind of coming back after so long off?
A lot of thought, went into it. It's a lot of sleepless nights just thinking about rotations, when guys get healthy. And we don't know right now, Andrew. All I know is we can just put the guys on the floor that's healthy right now. And when those guys get healthy, then we just got to see what happens. But, right now I'm just focused on the team we got that's playing right now. And just trying to get another win for tonight.
Thanks. Next, we will go to Justin.
Hey, Teron, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, thank you. No team at the trade deadline changed as much as this Orlando squad did. With the influx of new guys to their team, how difficult is it to prepare for things they might run or player tendencies due to them essentially being a brand new team?
Well, I think the biggest thing for us, Justin, is just focusing on ourselves, playing the right way. Like I've talked about, just establish a defensive mindset to start the game, attacking the paint, making the right play and the right pass. And, if we play like that, I think I like our chances, and they're going to be over, they're going to be hungry. They got a lot of young guys that, trying to show they belong in the league. And, Steve Clipper's a great coach. He's always been a great coach to me. So it's going to be a tough game for us. You just got to have the right mindset, go out and focus and play the right way.
Thank you.
Next up, Sabrina.
Hey, Ty. Over the past few years, it seems like whenever Pat Bev is out of the game, there's just like a little lack of pop on the court up until this last streak. And I'm curious how you guys, finally figured out the riddle of playing without Pat, even though it's obviously something you don't want to do.
Definitely not something we want to do. But I think in his absence, I think Terrence Mann's done a great job of filling that void of just bringing energy off the bench and be able to attack and be able to guard the players, other team's best players. And he's brought a little bit of that Pat for us, and he's been doing a great job of it. So we do miss Pat, and, we need Pat back. But, while he's been gone, I think Terrence Mann's done a great job of filling that void.
Do you see Pat sort of encouraging Terrence to be that guy, like when he's on the sideline or even in practice and things like that?
For sure. Every practice, every time out, he's constantly talking to Terrence, just giving him encouragement, just being positive with him, telling him what he needs to do. And, Terrence has responded.
Thanks. Next to Cam.
Hey, what's good, Coach?
What's up?
Hey, back to kind of follow up on Law's question about player development team. As you put this team together, did you envision these guys working more with your younger players, working more with the older players? How does that? How do they kind of divide their time up, or do you divvy their time up and see who they should be playing or coaching with? How does that work, Coach?
Well, Kenny Atkinson, he runs the whole development, and he's done a great job. And I think he calls them vitamins. The players getting their vitamins every day. And I just kind of just tell Kenny if I see things throughout the course of the game or a week stretch where we're not doing something or executing something right, just tell him what we need to work on. And he does that. But he also has his own plan in place of, what he does with the young guys, what he does with the bigs, with him and Roy Rogers and those guys. So it's his show. I just kind of just tell him like what I see and what we need to work on to get better at. And, he's put him through a lot of small pick and rolls, which we've definitely improved at. A lot of drive and kick stuff, which him and Jeremy Castleberry has put us through, which we've improved at that as well. So just want to keep building and keep getting better, throughout the course of the season.
Thanks, Coach.
Yes, sir.
Thanks. We've got two more. Farbod, go ahead, and then Law.
Hey, Coach, sorry if this has been asked before. In regards to PG's sore foot, is this related to the bone edema injury he had before, or something completely entirely different?
You have to ask Dennis that.
Thanks, Farbod. Go ahead, Law.
Sorry, Farbod. I respect the question, but I don't know. You got to ask Dennis.
Just wanted to confirm the starters from last night will be the same tonight.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks, Ty. Have a good game. And everyone else, we will see you post game.